Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Officially Uncensored. Fulham 2, Arsenal 1. More L's than Logan, and frankly, some painful conversations need to be had. Starting with Mikel Arteta, that tapas terrorist. Really? This is the guy that you lot defended for years? This is the one that I was called crazy for looking at and thinking, nah, he's not the one to help us get back to winning titles. Look, 3 defeats in our last 5. Tottenham, who are in their first, not even 6 months under Ange Postecoglou, are 1 point behind us. Are they in a title race? No. Are we, by the way we're playing? No. January will decide our season because you've got Liverpool in the FA Cup next. You play like that against Liverpool, listen, forget 2-1, it's going to be 201 because that... God, it was horrible to watch, man. Because not only were the performances from everyone bad, you just looked at Fulham and think, I wouldn't take any of their players, but they looked better than us today. That's not a disrespect to the Fulham players. That's a credit to Marco Silva because he's got them doing really well after a bumpy start to the season. Marco Silva's only been there 18 months at Fulham. At least Fulham in the Premier League. And Arteta's been here, 4 years? 4 years, 1, and if we're being kind, 3 trophies. Because he won 2 Community Shields. Why didn't we question him in his first season when we went on that horrendous run from October to December? 1 win in 10 league games. 1. And that was against Ollie's Man United, so should that one even count? We lost, 7 times? And, God, the football was horrific. And the football now, has it improved? I mean, not that much. I mean, when you look at that defence, Saliba and Gabriel have largely been brilliant this season, but last 2 games, not great. Kivior at left back. He's literally Mustafi with a left foot. That's him, because he struggles to pass out. He's a defensive liability. He gets spun far too easily. And for someone with his frame, he gets bullied far too much. Ben White, that Brexit Lindelof. Really? 50 million for that? Come on. Pedro Porro, I'd snap your arm off. Reece James, even with no hamstrings, I'd take it. Like, come on. Teams that we should be above have players that are better than us. Our talent identification's mediocre at best, especially under Mikel Arteta. And he's not the only one with talent ID issues. That goes for Edu as well. 65 million on that German Grinch. Wow. It's not looking good. Declan Rice. That JD Jordan Henderson. 105 mil. Club record signing. I thought club record signings were meant to be the key players, the ones that step up where it matters. Did Declan Rice step up today? No. Did Joao Palhinha? Yeah, he did. And as for Fraudegaard, Ghost Guard, God. I mean, some difficult conversations need to be had because he disappeared again. I mean, if a team is your captain is a reflection of the team. Manchester United, they're petulant and spineless. Not surprising, their captain's Bruno Fernandes. Arsenal can't turn up when it matters. Look who their captain is. God, I mean, I'm terrified. We've got Liverpool in a few days, and if we don't turn up, it's going to be a massacre. A total massacre. Like, I'm not even sure I want to watch. And yeah, let's go into that front line. Eddie Nketiah, 100 grand. The number 14 shirt. The number 14 for Arsenal is what the number 7 is for Manchester United. And both clubs have disrespected that number. Like, number 7 for Mason Mount, really? Number 14 for Eddie Nketiah. We shouldn't have given him a new contract, let alone that much. And that number. And because Jesus has been playing poor, we now need him. Why didn't Trossard start? And frankly, why didn't Smith Rowe start? Because Martinelli was trash again. And Saka, listen, I like Saka. He's a good player. But A, he's overrated. And B, if you are good, listen, good players should be criticised more than the bad players because you have higher standards. Like R9, the greatest striker ever, he got booed at the Bernabeu. Cristiano Ronaldo, Real Madrid's best ever acquisition, he got booed at the Bernabeu. Ramos even came out and said that when the Real Madrid fans booed them at the Bernabeu, it was a sign for them to step up. See, that's elite. We got rid of the Emirates. We got rid of Highbury to go to the Emirates to compete with the best. And have we competed with the best? We've pretended to compete. That's the closest we have come to that. We need a miracle to win the title because City should be out of the title race because they won 1 in 6 and everyone was calling that a crisis. Why? Because they've got standards and accountability. Liverpool, they've got standards and accountability. Hell, even Chelsea fans have some standards. Arsenal's screwed as long as there's no accountability. Accountability always has and always will be the best ability. It's been true in the past, it's true now, it'll be true forever. If you can't hold yourself accountable, it's not going to happen. And that goes for people with New Year's resolutions as well. If you're not going to hold yourself accountable, or at least allow people to hold you accountable, you're finished. Just how it is. Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my evening and forget that I support this cursed football club. Peace, and yeah, if you like what I say, subscribe and give the video a like, and if you don't, I want to hear a better argument than what I've said today. Truly.